Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. In this video we're going to take a look at some of the new stuff for FIFA 23, some of the new cards, what ratings of players, and we're going to take a look at potentially some of the squads that we will be using in Ultimate Team. So let's get into it. So on the screen you can see the FIFA 23 highest rated Serie A players. We have Mainan, Martinez, Dybala. Somehow Rafael Leao didn't make it into the top 15. I believe he's an 84 rated as well, but he was one of the best players in the league last year, so potentially should have been higher, but nonetheless it's a good selection of players. I'm really intrigued to use that Barella. I think he looks very good. Dybala was fantastic at the start of last year, so will he be the same this year? 80 pace though, which is a bit on the lower side, but that 90 dribbling, and I'm sure he's got that finished shot trait again, so he's going to be banging goals. So on to Ligue 1 now, and as you can see there, we have the basically full team of PSG. We've got Mbappe, Messi, Neymar. Messi with 81 pace. Painful to see that the GOAT is getting older, but nonetheless probably still going to be usable, maybe in that cam role, where you're not too reliant on pace. Neymar looks decent, fantastic dribbling. Obviously, he's going to have the 5-star skills, probably 5-star weak foot as well. Mbappe looks like he's going to be a cheat code, best card on the game. Marquinhos looks good. Ben Yedder, if he's got that 5-star weak foot, we all know what the rat is. Going to be good no matter what. Kimpembe, I'm interested to see if Kimpembe is going to be as good as he was last year, because in FIFA 22, Kimpembe was a demon. So now we're looking at the Bundesliga top 15. Got some good players in there, of course. We've got Mane. Mane looks very good this year. Kimmich, he's a bit on the slow side for me, but probably could be usable. Goretzka looks great, all-round beast. And Kunku, now I've seen rumours that he's 5-star skills and weak foot. I don't know if he is weak foot. I think the skills have been confirmed though, and if that's the case, he's going to be fantastic at the start of the game. Probably going to be very expensive though. Coman also apparently he's got a 5-star skill move upgrade, which is fantastic. And then we've got other players like De Ligt. De Ligt looks quite good actually, 75 pace, not bad. So on to that La Liga Santander. Now for me, I think this is one of the more intriguing leagues. You've got, for me, one of the most interesting calls in the game, Vinicius Junior. Now, he was a fan favourite for me in FIFA 22. I had his player of the month, and I probably had like 1,000 games on him. He was so good. And this card is basically the same as that player of the month. He's going to be amazing. He's going to be very expensive though. I think De Jong looks very good again. He again was another player that was pretty meta at the start. Rudiger, now at Real Madrid, his card looks brilliant. 82 pace, 86 defending. He's going to be a beast at the back, for sure. And then we're on to the FIFA 23 Premier League Best 15. So we've got a couple Man United players in there. You'd be surprised to say based on last season. But of course, one of them is Casemiro, brand new into the league. We've got Ronaldo, 81 pace, same as Messi. It's sad to see the decline, isn't it? But they are getting older, but they're still two of the greatest players of all time. Son looks brilliant. He's always a card that's, very good each year. If he's got the 5-star weak foot, which I'm sure he has, he's going to be very good this season. Kante, 89 rated. We all know what Kante's about in FIFA, don't we? He's a little demon, runs around the pitch, and he's just so strong for some reason. Haaland, new into the league, 89 pace, 91 shot. Looks like a beast, but that dribbling, going to be like a truck. Cancelo looks like an all-round beast at left back. So I think the Premier League looks pretty damn good. So we've had a look at some of the best players in the game. Now let's have a look at a potential starter squad. Now this is something I've just conjured up. Now not everyone is in FUTBIN yet. Not everyone's been confirmed, the stats and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of working with what is on the site. But we have a pretty decent one, I'd say, so far. I think it looks quite good. The centre-back partnership, I think, is going to be a demon one for very cheap as well. You've got Timber and Teze, 82 pace and 81 pace. They look very good. Obviously, it's a new chemistry system now, so they'll get a strong link to Gakpo, who I think will be pretty damn cheap at the start, of course, due to the league. But his stats, 87 pace, 84 dribbling, 82 shooting, he looks very strong. We've got Corona on the right-hand side, probably going to be 5-star again. So at the start of the game, he's going to be very good. Camavinga, now this is not necessarily someone I would use. Like I said, it was limitations with the midfield, but he looks alright for a non-red, doesn't he, really? Rahm on the left back gets a perfect link to Werner. I think that's quite a nice perfect link. I think Werner's going to be one of the strongest Bundesliga strikers, potentially whole of the game, you know, like a budget one. I'd imagine, if I had to guess, he's probably going to be in the region of 10 to 20,000 coins. Could be more, maybe. And then, yeah, of course, a strong link to Rahm. He's got great pace. The goalkeeper, Bono, I think that's how you pronounce it, gets a link to Corona. He's not on full chem, but with the new chem system, that's not that big of a deal, really. But he looks pretty good. So if you've managed to get a bit of coins after you've played the game, you know, gone up division rivals and whatnot, this is potentially a squad you could upgrade to. So you've got players like Tchouaméni. I think he's going to be relatively expensive, but not too much because of that pace. Then you've got, I think, Diaz. I think Diaz will be one of the more expensive players, so maybe you could trade him out, maybe for like a Saint Maxima, who will also be expensive, but I think he might be less expensive than Diaz. But I think Diaz looks one of the best wingers in the Premier League, if not the best winger. 91 pace, 87 dribble, 80 shot. Going to be electric. Then you've got Anthony on the other side. I think this card will be expensive due to the hype around the transfer. United, Brazilian links. It will be 5-star skiller as well, but I think he's going to be a good player to use in the game. Now in the midfield, we've got Fekir. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the Fekir Europa League card, the SBC one, that would tear me up back in the start of FIFA, and it did for months, and I definitely regret not doing that SBC. So why not take advantage and get Fekir at the start of the game? He's probably going to be very good. He usually is. Dribbling great, shooting, pace, passing, it's all there. Now the defense, Nacho, probably going to be a cheap beast. 75 pace, 82 defending, not bad at all. Strong link to Carvajal. If Carvajal's a bit expensive, you could get Vasquez instead. Then you've got Joe Gomez, usually a OP player in game. Might be a little bit expensive, but I don't think that much. Roussillon, non-rare, looks decent as well. Ramsdale, I think, is going to be one of the better budget goalkeeper options, especially in the Premier League as well. Let's move on to another team. So again, this is moving up one more budget. This is going to be pretty expensive, I'd imagine, this side. Tomori looks unbelievable. 86 pace, 86 defending, 81 physical. He looks insane. Gets a good link to Mainan, who's got a massive upgrade this season. He's now an 87 rated. Then we've got the demon next to him in Kimpembe. Now, based on last year, him being so OP, he's probably going to be expensive this year due to that. You've got Dembele, who's always good every year, isn't he? 5-star, 5-star. Liao on the left-hand side, I think he's going to be very good. 91 pace, 86 shooting. Arguably should have better stats and shooting. But I think he'll have 5-star skills as well. I think that's been leaked. So yeah, he looks good. Got Nuno Mendes, 80 rated, but he looks decent. Strong link to Kimpembe. And then up front, you've got the Rat Man himself, Ben Yedder, linking up with Joao Felix. I think both of them look very good. Felix got a decent little upgrade this year. 5-star skills, probably. So yeah, I think this team looks pretty decent. And then the final squad I have for you is more of a meta one. So you've got Vinicius Jr. on that left-hand side. Can't wait to use him. Going to be very expensive, though. You've got Nkunku. If he is 5-star skills, again, he's going to be very expensive. Going to be one of those beastly midfield players. Got De Jong and Goretzka. I think that partnership is going to be superb. Both so well-rounded. Strong, dribbling, good passing. Fantastic. Now, in defence, you've got Militao. I think he's going to be one of the best centre-backs in the game. He usually is. And linking up with Ferland Mendy, who is always very expensive, and he's always so OP. Now the right side of the defense is a bit cheaper, but to get links it had to be like Bundesliga. So we got Vardio, I think, who's going to be pretty cheap. 82 pace, 80 defending, 83 physical. I think he looks very good. And linking him up with Frimpong. Now there wasn't any more right backs on Footbin really, so I went with Frimpong. But he's going to be a cheap beast probably at the start of the game. Fast, good dribbling. Yeah, can't really go wrong there. You got Neuer in net. He looks very good. Great positioning, great kicking, and yeah, it's one of the legends of the game. So that's the final squad I have for you. What do you guys reckon of the teams? I think that starter squad looks pretty decent if I say so myself, and due to it being an off league, it'll be pretty cheap. So to end the video off, I've got some honourable mentions, some players that weren't in the teams but look fantastic. So I believe I did mention him, but Saint Maxima looks very good. He's going to be so OP, isn't he? 5-star skills, got a little bit of a shooting upgrade, dribbling's fantastic, of course the pace is there. I think he's going to be very OP at the start of the game. Paqueta, he's going to be a bit of a cheap beast. I think he's 5-star skills, good dribbling, passing, physical. It's decent for the start of the game, and he's going to have good links as well. Then you've got Quadrado, super fast, dribbling as well, 5-star skills, well-rounded beast. I think Quadrado is pretty underrated. I used him quite a lot last year. A lot of people don't use him because they think he's weak, but the pace kind of counteracts that really, and I think he's very good, especially going forward. Then you've got Zaha, who is usually like a good starter player, 5-star skill moves, quick, good dribbling, and he's got a good shot on him as well, and 76 physical is not too shabby. Alonso. Then we've got one of the best midfielders, I think, gold card wise anyway. Valverde, 87 pace, 79 dribbling, 78 defending, 80 physical, 79 passing, 74 shooting. He's so well rounded, super fast. It's very similar to Marcus Llorente's card from FIFA 22 at the start. I think he's going to be expensive, but he's going to be good. Then we have a hero that I am very excited to use as a United fan, Park Ji-sung Park, absolute legend, love him to bits, absolute workhorse, and in the game, all above 80 stats, Hullet gang. He looks very good, and I think he'll be a good addition to any side. Probably quite expensive though, due to the nature of the cards being new and whatnot. Then we have a FIFA legend of mine, Adama Traore. He'd probably be a little bit expensive, like maybe like 10k or something like that, but he is the perfect super sub, especially at the start of FIFA. Against tired legs, you bring on Adama Traore, he will burst past anyone, and it's the easiest sweaty goals you'll ever get. Then final honourable mention will be to Renato Sanchez, probably going to be quite expensive, PSG, Portuguese, and he's so OP, he usually is anyway. He's so well rounded, so strong. At the start of last FIFA, he was so good. I remember he was like extinct for a while. I remember sniping him for about 30,000 coins, and I just used him for so long. I ended up checking his price, and it was about 1k the time I actually looked. But he was so good, and with the links he gets nowadays, he's going to be so more viable. I think he's going to be a certainty in a lot of these OP meta starter teams, although it'll probably be a bit more high budget for a starter team, but it'll be very good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look into potential FIFA 23 sides, looking at the different cards in the game, you know, who's going to be good and whatnot. You know, I hope this was interesting and helpful. So hopefully when FIFA 23 comes out, I'm going to hit the ground running with daily content and whatnot, and hopefully get the live streams up and running. So that'll be good to know. I'm excited to get stuck into it. So I believe on the 21st, the web app is going to be out. So I might have a short little stream, you know, on the web app, opening my starter packs and whatnot. I think that's out on the 21st. I could be wrong. But if I don't have a live stream, then I'll definitely do a video on the web app and whatnot. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please feel free to drop a like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers, guys.